Whoa, Mondo cool.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
Okay, I think we're good. I believe I have everything in order. I fixed the commands, so that should be good. Should be good. We're doing well with Final Fantasy. Definitely am excited to do this now because they recently announced the little DLC thing called Maxima, the War of Final Fantasy Maxima. You can see it there. Really forget you saved it. I have saved it already on here. You can use it to cover game correction from this game. I wish that this game had multiple save slots, which I don't think Maxima added, sadly. But we will see when we get into it. I won't be able to check the game sound for the moment. PlayStation. Thing is, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do here with this. But, hey, we'll have to see.
World of Final Fantasy.
New game! That's amazing. But the real question is, can we do multiple save slots? Because if not, this is just going to be a new game plus. So I honestly don't want to just save over the data that I have. But new game plus, though, would be pretty cool. I mean, I don't know what new game plus would entail. It'd be easier if I just did that, in all honesty. Because then I think the stuff that I do get to keep would obviously be the Mirage book compendium, however you say that word. All the data that I have on them, I guess. I don't know. But real quick, I'm going to check this out and make sure that it's good and in order. Ultima, how are you, my friend? Hey, Triple, here for looking half an hour. Well, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you, you know. You're the best. I'm gonna check this. Try and maybe lower that slightly. Lower that slightly. I still am trying to figure out why everything sounds so different. I can't put my finger on it. It kind of bothers me. Okay, I guess we will try and go with that. Maybe, possibly, but I don't know. It looks like we will be doing a new game. Yes. So, that means I don't have to overwrite the data that I had, because I spent a significant amount of time on here. And eventually I might try to play this game. Try. So, you know, New Game Plus might make that easier to do. But yeah, we're gonna get into it. With New Game Plus, we can start a new game period with Shine Time, with the team data, after choosing mirages, the nuclear office of the comma, connected to the weekend, and then must be the area the clock, use data, item possessions, except for the apply mirage manual, who's from Megalon, level 1 parameters, even mode series, minor difficulty, and even a powerful rate, and from the new menu. Level, you can change the difficulty of one settings, speed, timing, require read ahead manager in Western Woods. Also, you may be able to find some interesting books reading very type of world and getting books and saving game. You can see that it has a time you can rest. You save that prior to time you give it to you. That. No, not yet. Let me. Oh yeah, all the champion medals, the DLC ones, weapons, and collecting tickets. Damn it! They're still only going to allow one save slot. Why would you do that? I don't understand why you do that. I want to skip this. I just want to skip this and see if I can save. Don't worry, I'll show this off in a bit. I just need to check something. There's just something I need to check.
Oh, am I gonna make it? The boss hates when I'm late.
Jump, jump, jump. I might be better off just starting a new game, in all honesty.
Then again, it's not like business has picked up any. Maybe we should start.
What's jumping, dude?
Streets sure are quiet today.
I wasn't expecting them to let you keep your levels, though. And again, I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to start over from like level 1. It takes so long to get to the first save point. But happy Friday, everyone. How are all of you doing? I hope you're doing amazing well. It's a pleasure to have you all here. And just like in Chocobo Mystery Dungeon, this game too also uses songs from the other Final Fantasy. Oh, we also have a speed up button too. So some pretty good stuff, yeah. But I prefer the basic menu. Just easier to use than the this. Or I prefer using classic, I should say. No, but there's just something I need to check before actually doing this.
All right.
Well, I think I'm just gonna do the game plus.
The figure it out yet?
Not this yet, finally. But knowing me, I'm probably gonna make the mistake of just saving over that my main file. I'm gonna be very upset with myself. Not there. Oh, wait, it's not gonna give me an option to.
Chapter.
Yeah, there's no point. I just realized it's not gonna give me the option. I think it load that. I'll load that. I just realized it's not gonna give me the option. It's just gonna overwrite it.
Final Fantasy.
So we're just gonna do new game plus. We went through this, but we're gonna do new game plus instead. And then hear all the mills again that we got. So new game plus that we save. But I think we have to re-earn all the other champions and stuff that we got. Oh, Chibi 2 to go. I hope.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Incredibili! Incredibilis!
Yo, Knight, what's good, man? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's a pleasure to have you here. Tall, how are you doing, man? It's good to see you, and I hope that you're doing alright. Hey, Bonnie, what's up? How are you? Are you doing alright over there?
Time to wake up.
So, just for the record, for those of you coming in, I decided that I'm going to make this a new game plus, because I really don't want to have to just start completely over. I kind of want to let this game, and to do so, I'd rather not lose everything and start from scratch. And plus, New Game Plus. I wanted to play through this on New Game Plus anyway.
What a nap.
Can you hear him, Knight?
Oh, right. I gotta get to work.
Yeah, I figured out why they weren't working. That thing is so wild. Yeah, we went from the cuteness of Chocobo Mystery Dungeon to the cuteness of this game. Speaking of which, in case you...
Oh, am I gonna make it? The boss hates when I'm late.
In case you don't know, in World of Final Fantasy, you go around taming the different monsters, so...
Then again, it's not like business has picked up any.
So just like Chocobo Mystery Dungeon, you can befriend varying Final Fantasy monsters. However, in this game, we can actually name the monsters that
Maybe we should start selling sandwiches along with the coffee.
that we befriend. So if there's a monster that you guys want to be named after, please let me know. Call it right now, and I'll name that monster after you. Tonberry's mine though. I'm the Tonberry. But any other monsters fair game. Well, I hope all of you enjoy your Friday.
The streets sure are quiet today.
I think she just wanted to have a moment to relax and chill, Tall. I mean, she posted on Twitter that she'll be doing one tomorrow or the day after tomorrow or something like that. So she is coming back soon, but I think she just wanted to be able to just chill and relax and just, you know, have a... Who's yelling in my house? Just have a break. But that's the gist that I got from one of the tweets, that she's just been needing to take a deep breath and have a break or whatever. But she may be coming back tomorrow. Oh, character on top of my head. You're either gonna love this character or you're gonna hate this character, and you'll see why in a minute. Yeah, at least that's the gist that I got from what she tweeted. I don't know though what's going on.
Hey, I'm here. Huh? How'd she get in if no one's here yet? Good morning. I'm real sorry. I hope you haven't been waiting.
Yes, I did, Brinny. Yes, I did.
Right. She needs some water.
Oh, no thanks. A pint. I mean, a cup of coffee, please. Oh, and bring the whole jar of sugar. I'm gonna need it.
Right. That's 1 cup of joe. And I'll get you one of the big jars. Has nobody made the coffee yet? Come on, get it together, guys. I'm sorry, miss. This might take a while.
Hey, no hurry. Time's not an issue.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Sure.
She really loves her lover.
showing your age, huh?
Hey, don't talk down to me. Listen, last time I checked, little bro, I've been around a few minutes longer than you.
Okay. I get it already. Very sorry. So, what's up? I'm all ears.
Well, you don't have to get all sarcastic. You really are all ears.
What?
Forget it. So, Lon, have you seen anybody this morning?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm looking right at you, aren't I? And there's that customer.
What? Hello.
You didn't even see her? Dude.
Yeah, but... look, come with me right now.
Easy! Ow, 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 ow.
They added some new champions, maybe some new Mirages as well.
There's nobody here.
So it's a quiet morning. Maybe they just...
I mean no one.
Huh?
And some other interesting things. I think they also added New Game Plus.
Lon, have you bumped into anyone today besides her?
Now that you mention it, I guess not.
And this isn't setting off any alarms?
Well, should it?
You two really don't remember a thing. Huh? What was that? Who are you? If you're from around town, then I don't know you.
Rain manners.
You two really don't remember a thing. Would you please just answer my question? You can call me Anna Crow. Anna Crow will work. Okay, well, we woke up to a ghost town this morning. Maybe you know why? Yes, you're quite alone. But you always have been. Huh? This world, it's always been the two of you. A world without time. One that ended when it began.
What? That's the weirdest thing I've heard.
But don't worry. Just because the world ended doesn't mean that it's going anywhere. You know, I have been checking up on you two. Until now, you were nothing but blank stares. So imagine my surprise when Lon took my order. What a morning. Okay. Now you're kind of scaring me. So, now that you're awake, we've got a story to tell. Which brings us to... Tama, right here!
Who the hog put this thing on my head?
Yeah, I did try to mention it before. You take it from here. I'll go on ahead and link up a path. You the got it! Huh? Hey, you can't just leave. Salutations! The name is Tama, and I'm here to help out. Does anyone have any questions?
Wait, I've got tons of questions. Why were you sitting on my head? And how the hell can a fox even talk?
That's seriously the first thing on your mind? Now I see why Anna Crow is just about ready to throw in the towel.
We're not allowed to be confused?
Hey, whoa, take it easy there, Lon.
I thought you were upset too.
Let's start the over. I'll make us some the coffee.
Huh?
Oh, yes, please.
But I already made some coffee before you got here. How can you just roll with this, Rain?
Chill the out. You live the much longer. Yeah, Lon. You shouldn't start out your morning with so much stress. Oh, would you like some sugar? 3 cubes for you, right, Lon?
Huh?
I'm good with just one.
No.
Okay, I'll go and put the coffee on.
But I just said I... You know what? Just give me my dang cup of coffee.
Yeah, it talks. And it makes coffee. Can your precious fox do that, Tall?
Mirage Keepers? Me and Rain?
That's correct. The marks on your arms are proof. You were born to work the miracles. Miracles? Our arms can do that?
Dude.
How could you forget? You used to command a whole legion of them. You were masters of them, powerful In the fact, even the Pleiad answered to you, and those are the 7 strongest mirages of all. With their power, you could have the ruled over all the world.
Oh. So, we could have ruled the world? Because, what, we controlled these mirages?
Well, that's what I've heard.
From who?
What do you mean? In a crow that told me, of course. But enough the reminiscing. I've got to teach you two to use mirages again.
What? How's that?
First off, I'm going to present you with my very own Prismarium.
So what does it do?
With this Prismarium, the mirage inside becomes yours, and you can make it do the anything and the everything you command. So let's try it right now in glorious combat.
Wait, what? Huh?
Oh man, I can't wait to get to the options and change the music to randomize. Where I'll use the random songs from different Final Fantasies as well as this game. I like having it like that because it can mix it up, you know.
Okay,
Don't hurt it.
throw some attacks out there. To take action, you need to spend something called action points, also known as AP. You automatically gain a little bit of AP each the time your turn comes around in battle. The amount of AP you need depends on what you're trying to do, so make sure you use them wisely.
I love doing my Let's Play of this game when I was more active on YouTube. It was amazing. Yeah, New Game Plus, we're gonna one-shot this thing. You still only have Foxfire though.
No trouble at all.
Whoops. You just smacked his tail. Oh, I keep my guild too? That's amazing.
To figure it out yet? The two of you were unsurpassed. No, the Mirage could stand up to you.
Dude, seriously?
Dude, seriously.
It's hard to believe.
I'm sure it is. As far as I can tell, you two have lost everything. All the memories and experience you've ever accumulated. Oh, but wait. Of course that would have happened when you and this world were spliced out. Huh? So not only did they lose the mirages they had, they've been stripped of all their memories of the mirages too? But I guess that explains why all their other memories seem to be largely unaffected.
What?
Listen, let me show you something. There, just beyond this light, lies another world called Grimoire. That is where you'll find all the mirages you've lost.
You mean they're all inside this gate?
You got it. Are you ready to conquer them again?
So, if we do manage to find all the lost mirages, does that mean we'll be able to remember the things we forgot?
Well, I don't know about that. After all, you lost your memories. It's not the same thing as forgetting them.
Oh.
But even if you don't remember Grimoire, Grimoire still knows a lot about you. You're certain to find traces and records of your past.
Okay, so like...
You're saying whether we remember anything about ourselves or not, we can still find clues about our past and the things we've done?
Correct. And if you keep on gathering mirages, I think you might even meet your family in due time.
Our family?
Huh? Well, I guess it does make sense that we'd have parents.
Oh yes. So then, you going? You going? Will you journey to Grimoire?
Save? Sure. Also, it does ask, and since this is New Game Plus anyway, I don't really care that I save over this. Where are my hours? I'm gonna go back to like, it's gonna reset. I guess it makes sense for my parents. Screw it, I'm gonna... That's why I wanted to do Movement Plus, because this game only allows you to have one save file, and for the life of me, I don't understand why they thought that was a good idea.
Chapter 1. Land of the Lilican.
But here we are. Wait, how am I gonna catch shit?
So, this must be Grimoire. What?
What? You look like such a little dweeb.
Oh, I know! We look ridiculous!
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure that's how everybody in this world must look. Anna Crow just wanted to make sure you had a nice and a handy way of blending in. Wow, she can do stuff like that?
That is awesomely weird.
Well, this kind of works out. We won't have anybody gawking at our arms.
Way to find the silver lining.
It might be you, Red. I'm not sure, because I turned it up slightly, and I was trying to listen to it on my phone, and it sounded like it was alright. So I don't really know. I don't know if Knight and Tall are having any issues with it, or anyone else who's chilling with in chat. I usually prefer having one person as a Chibi and the other person as a Giant. Sometimes I go both, depending on who I have with me. So, unless I have my Mirages.
I guess we should head straight down this path?
It's the only direction we can go. Think you can manage to not get lost? You know, just this once?
What? I'm not gonna get lost. Yet?
Mine's been knocked. I'm gonna figure out why that is. Oh. I don't have the items. Do I have my items? Alright, hold on, let me see what I can do about that. I'm trying to figure out what changed, but I just don't know. Like, before the last stream that I did, everything seemed alright. There was no huge thing. And now, poof, everything flips up. It bothers me so much. And I can't think of what happened. Oh, one more thing. I was fiddling around and added new command things. You can see it at the bottom of the panels. But I added a boss thing and I added a duel thing. So you guys can fight each other and go on like little mini games in chat. I still have to figure out how to do the currency thing though. I don't know how to do that. Oh, you remembered my battle speed at 5 and my message speed at 5. Oh, game, I love you. And, English. Oh, we can do Japanese. I forgot that was a thing.
Oh, hello. I spy another mirage.
That is the call to Choco Chick. What are you waiting for? Go on and imprison the it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be able to. I'm gonna kill it in one hit. The Choco Chick would get one winged angel.
So what now? First, you're going to need this.
It looks sort of like a prismarium. What is it?
That's the call to Prism. Use it to make the Choco Chick's Prismarium. Every time you find a new the Mirage you haven't seen before, it'll be recorded in Anna Crow's special Mirage manual.
Whoa! Does it even have pictures?
You the betcha. And then whenever you add a new mirage to the manual, you receive one of its prisms. But only the first time, remind you. Okay, first, try the weakening the Choco Chip, then you use your prism.
I gotta say, the Winged Angel really fits with his Choco Chick. Oh man, I remember going through this. Essentially, just think of it like Pokemon. Each Mirage has its own specific conditions that will allow you to capture it. Some Mirages you have to use a certain magic attack. When you use that certain magic attack, you create that opportunity that Tama just mentioned, and you'll be able to capture it. Some of them, you just need to boost their health. You do that, boom, you're good. Some of them, you need to heal them. You do that, you're good. Each Mirage is different. It just depends on what condition you have to meet to be able to imprison them. Options is essentially our whole scan thing if we want to know their stats and whatnot. And we will learn about the definitives and shit. I believe negative means they're weak to it, and positive means they have a resistance to it.
Take this!
Use physical attacks. We just have to hit it with a physical attack and we'll create that opportunity. He's weak to darkness and ice, and resist wind and earth. But if I hit it, it's gonna break a mirage. Huh. What sucks is if I hit it, it's gonna die. And I don't have any abilities that are just not out, you know. Oh, it scripts it.
There! A Prismtunity! Use the Imprism command to claim that mirage for your own. Go on! The Select the Imprism command! You might have to try different things before certain mirages will let down their guard and to give you a chance to imprison them. Think the outside of the box.
Okay, cool, so it's scripted, that's nice to know. I want to hit fast forward just because there might be more dialogue that I have to go through. And another thing, the more bright that light is and flashing, the higher chance you have to imprison them, and it makes it easier to do so. So you usually want to repeat that same action to just make catching them easier.
Now that the Choco Chick is inside the Prismarium, it's yours to the keep.
Well, that ought to do it.
That wasn't so bad.
Alright, who wants to be a Choco Chick? And I love the little informational things on here because they're so meta and funny. They're full of a pun, a meta joke, or they're just are humorous in some other random way, and I'm here for it. This is fine because Chocobo's eggshell never cracks twice. I love it. But if no one wants to be it, then I will just pick a name of a random friend. But like I said, if there is a Final Fantasy monster that you want to claim it now. Let me know. I'll make a note of it, and if whenever we eventually get to it, I'll name you after that one. But anyway, how are we doing? Today is Friday. You guys got any weekend plans going on? Like, what's going on this weekend? Tell me what's up. That's all I know. I know you got something planned. Night. I know you're about that life. Lavish. Just living a life of lavish. Parties. Popping bottles, huh? What about you, printers? What do you got going on? I think I can change these whenever I want, but we're gonna go with that.
Cool! I can see the Choco Chick running around in the Prismarium.
Pretty neat, huh? Next, why don't you have a go at stacking that Choco Chick on your head? Here, watch, I'll just show you.
Oh, now I get it. So when I saw you perched on Lon's head back in Ninewood Hills, that's what you call stacking.
Yep, that's the right. While I'm up to here, I get to take it nice and easy.
Is that stacking or slacking?
When you create a stack, the HP of everyone in the stack gets the added together. Like they say, strengthen the numbers.
Oh, so it's like combining into a super robot.
Better yet, your magic and other abilities have the potential to change too. It all depends on how your stack is configured.
Huh? Oh, I don't need any action figures when I get to blast out super attacks like a super robot.
Well, just be careful. Stacking doesn't make you invincible. Some of the enemy attacks have the power to unstack you.
In other words, bye-bye super robot, so to speak.
Yowzers. It does sound like bad news.
It's true that we are individually the weaker when we're unstacked, but look on the brighter side. Since we each get our own turn in battle, we can use the extra moves to have one member attack and another to heal. It can be very helpful. Depending on the situation, you might even decide to unstack yourselves by choice. Think carefully and choose the best setup for the job.
Essentially, stacking, some of the key points you need to know. Stacking affects your stats. So, all the stats, evasion, magic attack, different mirages specialize in those different things. So, you have a mirage that's more specialized in magic, you'll be able to highly raise your magic defense and your magic attack. And on top of that, certain moves are able to evolve. So, for example, if you do a full-on fire stack, you can essentially upgrade your fire to be Fira or Firaga. And you don't even have to know it. You don't have to know that spell to be able to use it. You just have to be able to have mirages that know a variation of that spell to be able to upgrade into the next tier spell. And there's also combination attacks that you can do to different mirages as well. So essentially, stacks can create different setups. I mean, I guess you can kind of attribute it to the job system in a sense. But I don't know if that's the best way to describe it for, you know, the other aspect of it, which is the abilities and such, but you get the idea. And it has to be large, medium, and small. Whenever these two, the twins, are in their, what's it called? Lilligan form? No, their giant form. I think it's giant on here. When they're in their giant form, they're medium. No, they're large. So then they can put a medium and a small on top of their head. Whenever they're in the Chibi form, which is Lilligan, they're small. So they can sit on, no, they're medium. So they can sit on something that's large, then it's them, then it's something small. Yeah. Well, it is just that.
By the way, you two can switch between giant size and Lillican size. Depending on your size, you can make different stacks. You aren't allowed to put big things on top of the small things when creating a stack. So, to get on top of a mirage, you need to be in Lillican form. The best way to learn is to try it once you've rounded up a few more mirages. You'll pick it up in no time.
Might as well put that chocobo on her head. Chocobo's level 1, okay. So you can change on the fly, neat. If you're not in battle, yes. Once you're in battle, you're stuck with that size and that stack. But outside of battle, you can do this all you want. So it usually just comes down to preference and what you want. Because whenever we're gonna find out later how to make our mirages stronger. But essentially, we have this thing that's called the Mirage Board. It's essentially like your License Board or your Spear Grid from Final Fantasy 12 and 10. You go in through there, you use it to learn new abilities and new... Well, just new abilities, actually. You learn new abilities and just up your stats. The only thing that transfers are stats whenever you're having them go and transform and shit. I'm sure we'll go to that, like, soon. I'm surprised I'm not bored now.
Huh? A dead end?
But there's nowhere
I
else
hate
to go.
these things.
What are we gonna do?
Never the fear! Look closely. This may appear to be a wall, but it's actually a gimme golem.
Is this a mirage too?
Not in the traditional sense of the word, but you'll see these pests all over Grimoire. And unless you give them what they want, they'll give you a hard time and block the way.
So what is it they want?
It really depends on the Gimme Golem. So the first thing you'll have to do is examine it.
These things are so annoying.
So where do we find that?
That Choco chick you just imprisoned ought to be able to track down what we need. But first things the first, you're going to have to unlock the right ability on the Choco chick's the Mirage board.
It doesn't bother me that Tama uses the word "the" in every sentence. Kinda think it's adorable. But I know there's other people that just can't stand it at all. Yeah, this is the other thing. Some Mirages have field abilities, is what we'll call them, where they can do different things. Like, there's Stroll, which will allow them just to walk alongside you, and sometimes find random items on the ground. Oh, you already have Stroll, nice. Can I teach you... how much do you have? Can't teach you Cure, okay. Oh shit. Not that I need it at this point, but... it would be nice.
Hey, the Choco chick.
Didn't mean to do that.
Huh? It found something.
There it is. Sometimes you have to do that to find stuff for
You
these
found
golems.
it! Now, try examining the Gimme Golem one more at a time. Gimme!
I fucking hate these things though. They're so annoying.
Whoa! It vanished.
That's so cool. I guess the Choco chick found us just the item we needed.
Yep. With the help of a Mirage or the two, there's nothing that you can't accomplish. And Mirage boards are for much more than unlocking abilities. You can also use them to change your Mirages into new and powerful forms. So be sure to keep on the leveling up and working on your Mirage boards. Pretty soon, you'll be bouncing and trouncing across Grimoire like a pair of the pros.
Can I change that here? No, I can't. I was wondering, where can I change the difficulty? Because it didn't let me change it in the beginning. Let's pick a new game plus. Oh, there it is. For those of you looking for a bigger challenge, new nightmare difficulty levels available. This is one of the new things that Maxima added. Pretty. Change the difficulty by going to difficulty settings and configure menus to give it a try. You can get more XP, more gear, and better items with nightmare difficulty. There are a lot of benefits, so you should give it a try. But keep in mind that closing battles will go up to nightmare difficulty. Well, that's good. Used Coliseum should not get dicked, I guess. So I'm gonna put this on Nightmare since I'm on New Game Plus. Maybe that'll make the stuff we're fighting now challenge, I guess? Read ahead. I think that's for story purposes, but we're not gonna do that.
So, Tama, I noticed Mirages disappear when we defeat them. Why is that?
Most of the Mirages you see in Grimoire don't actually technically belong in this world. And so, when one of you guys gives them the old KO, they can't maintain their presence here anymore. They fizzle that out and go back to their own worlds.
Huh. Wait. Now, that's weird. Who was it that told me all this before? It's like right there on the tip of my tongue.
Gonna grab the treasure chest, because why not? Some Phoenix Downs. Oh, Phoenix Downs. A guy's best friend, no?
Now what's this?
This is the Kata Mercrift. Inside, you're the likely to find mirages that are, shall we say...
Mirages? Oh man, let's go catch them.
But
I wonder if they kept this as scripted as well. I doubt even in New Game Plus they'd let me beat this thing.
This one's not very cute.
Merclifts are usually homes to stronger mirages.
Lon! Why did you... Now what do we do? I tried to tell you. Inside Mercrifts, you're likely to find mirages that are the strong and dangerous.
You tried to tell us. Try a little harder, please. Not done yet.
Oh, was it taking imprison you? Nope, can't imprison you because it's the... Okay. I like how this is just chilling there. I'm assuming that once we are able to access the rest of them, we'll be able to do so. No. Yep, that's scripted as shit. That is scripted AF. Damn. They said, not today. I'm curious though, curious.
There!
Can we make this a battle of attrition?
Take this!
No, we could not. We would not be able to make this a battle of attrition. There it goes.
Uh-oh, not good. Oh!
Poof! But I think because that was scripted, that's the reason why we couldn't do anything. Because I think the level for that one is 30.
Ow.
Oh no. Did you two die already?
What? I died? But that's... no way.
Maybe it's true. That mirage in the Mercrift did kinda...
Well, I'm still alive.
Yes. That's because someone intervened, right at the moment of your demise, and made it so the battle never happened.
Wow, you can really do that?
Of course. Although Tama's the one who does it.
That's the right. I have the power to rewind time a little, and then to whisk you to safety. Although, it costs me a life to do it, so I hope you don't mind if I rest for a little the while afterwards.
A life?
You might not believe it, but I've actually got multiple lives. Back there, I had to sacrifice one of those lives to turn back time and to save you. You see, this girl with the ribbon that showed up in my dreams, she's the one who taught me how to do it.
That makes zero sense and kind of freaks me out, but Tama, I'm impressed.
Thanks! Oh, but just so you know, I can only use my powers to protect the two of you specifically, and only if you lose a fight, like what happened to you in the Mercrift. Oh, yeah! And I can always recover my lives if you stay here and let me rest a spell. So, don't forget to give me a breather before I run out of second the chances.
Dude, you got it. Say no more. Rest yourself silly.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Tama. We really owe you one. Especially Lon, who didn't have the good sense to listen before diving in.
Yeah, there's no game overs. Hey, Jock, what's up, man? How are you doing? I hope that you're doing well. There's no game overs unless we're in special areas. And the game will usually warn you and tell you that you're going to be entering the special areas. If not with any type of audio cue, there will be a visual cue before you go and get into that conflict. So most areas, you'll just return here after your party gets wiped. But it's still good to save periodically, just to be on the safe side.
Hey, who's that?
Oh, if you mean our new guest, she claims to have gotten herself lost. Go say hello. She's quite the character.
Okay.
Oh,
The real question is how she got here from the outside world when it's no easy trick. She must have experience crossing between planes.
what time is it gonna be? I'll try to. Wish this game had more save slots. That would be amazing. One of the reasons why I have beef with this game. I'm about to see the other reason why.
So, she's over at North Promenade. Oh, wow. She's so tiny. Is she, what's the word again? Lilican?
Chocobocolina! Oh. Hello, and how are you?
Good. More or less.
You know, what a nice, quiet place.
It's like maybe
Oh,
1-2 hours away from me, so
So
more
who
than
are
likely I'll be
you?
there.
Oh, you can call me Choco Latte.
Chocobolina, Chocobolate.
I seem to have washed up here like a soggy yellow feather in a storm.
Huh?
I do have this funny knack for winding up in strange places.
Cool.
All right! Care to shop? I've got the goods. Chocoboco Ching!
Chocobolina, Chocolate. Different name, same face. I don't like her at all. And the main reason why I don't like her is because of her wares. Phoenix Downs are so expensive when it comes to her. I remember playing 13-2, ran into her, she was telling me shit, and I'm like, why is this crap so expensive? I didn't like her. I don't like her because of that right there. Half Mega Potion? What the hell is that? 1,000. Cheaper than what they were in 13-2, if I'm not mistaken. But still too damn high. What's a half Mega Potion? But non-lethal neutral damage. I might need to carry some of these with me. Yeah, I'm gonna carry some of these with me. Maybe triple speed. What does this do? I never used the Guy Shao Greens in this game. I got some of these seeds. You can use these seeds and put them on empty nodes on the Mirage board to teach your Mirages these specific skills. They were expensive in Final Fantasy 1. They're sticking to tradition.
Whoa, slow down.
I didn't play the one with the
What kind of operation is this?
It's called a shop, dear. You're in luck. I find all kinds of stuff as I bounce from point A to point Q. I'm your Choco connection.
Actually, I don't even remember now. It's been a bit since I've played Origins. I don't think Origins had the Phoenix Down in Final Fantasy 1.
so hey, are you ready to head back to Grimoire?
You're gonna do a sound test at 6:30? Okay, not bad.
Shoulder yourself, Seraphie! I didn't know it was you!
Don't pick on Tama.
You had it coming. You know, when you awakened, you should have woke me up too. I don't remember raising you to be such a selfish self-poo.
Well, I don't remember you raising me at all!
Who's this?
Oh, hi. I'm just your adorable local wind pixie, aka Seraphie. My hobbies include gossip mongering and, let's see. Oh, I'm good at hoarding things. Yep,
Hoarding?
hoarding. Why do you think I'm here? You must have tons of prismariums, more than you can handle, right?
Well, we're still working on it.
Uh-huh. You'll have scads of them before long. You're gonna need a place to unload.
Yeah, they are kind of bulky.
Well, who's got you covered? This pixie right here. Enacro made me a special prism case that lets me keep all your prismariums safe. Just plonk the ones you don't need in and yoink the ones you do need out. All plonking and yoinking must be performed within the confines of 9 Wood Hills or from an alternate location with a suitably strong connection. Additional terms, conditions, and restrictions may apply.
Okay.
I'm not sure I caught every single word, but I guess I agree.
Oh yeah, this
Yeah,
prismarium belongs to
they're
one of my
introducing the
tribe.
GBA
Treat it with the
versions of
same
them.
boundless love and affection you feel for me.
Okay.
Seraphi's kind of a special the case.
So what do you think's gonna happen? Shit, I was thinking maybe if you were gonna get another kid hit by a car again. In all honesty, I don't know. I haven't seen any trailer for the new episode at all. But they're obviously gonna be going on the run again. They're probably just it's probably gonna be just a non-stop touch and go, as they don't want to risk just getting anyone that they know in trouble if they do find any people along the way that they're either related to or friends with. And probably Homeboy is going to be working on his powers more. Just keep in mind that several going to be used. Once because Surfy doesn't feel like getting off her, or because your data security is important, of course. Of course. Oh, we have the soap. Some plot's gonna happen, I'm not ready. Essentially, Knight. Essentially. No, I'm gonna name this one Pixel, because why not? Get rid of the little star. There we go. That's a good question. Maybe I'll join the call this time. It's been a while. Because usually I just like to chill and chat, but I think I'll join the call.
You here to manage your prismariums?
Well, if there's room, of course, and it's cool with you. Do I have them? Wow, I have them. Cool. That's funny. I'm still over 200. Can I rename you? No, I can't. I'm bringing you. Will we bring you? I don't know. Probably. Can I rename you, buddy? Abilities, browse words, modify abilities. What? What is this? Oh, it's for the other shit. Okay. How do I rename these guys? Oh, the king. Crit plus. Yeah, you're definitely coming with. Is it stats? I thought you can rename these guys. I can't remember. Must be a large. That's what it is. Yeah, it must be a large. I love Tomberry just chilling on your head. I love it. That's the stack. Oh, was it an item on here? It's been a long while since I've done this. I don't remember. Like, at all. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Items. These items make a huge difference as they don't have high damage anyway. These are great for creating prism tunities. Of all these guys, that wasn't it. Which was the next yes, that's not what I need. I need I'll do that. Okay. Something else. If I can find it. Doesn't look like I'm gonna find it. Shit. I'm still missing some things. What does the ability do? That doesn't tell me what it does. Get Flare, Bravery. I need at least one of them. Faith. I'll give you Kiraga. Lore and Stealth. Stealth lowers the random encounters, and Lore increases it. It took a very long time to realize that that's what they were based around. I thought it was for battle. I thought Lore meant in battle you were going to be taking all the aggro, and Stealth would lessen the aggro, but no, it's for random encounters. I'll just go protect them. Don't you have Libra? I always like having Libra on just because I need Libra something. Give you regen. Shell. Oh, I had Shell. I didn't even see it. Don't know what read ahead does. I wish I could figure out what that meant. I'll give you Cure just in case I need someone else to heal. And just do it. We'll do Heroa. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Can I practice safe hydration, Tama? Come on.
You here to manage your Prismarium?
I have a bunch of left check, which is no idea why. But it's cool. It's cool. Gotta get you. Cactuar's cool. I might work on leveling up Cactuar, I don't know. I'm gonna bring you. Oh yeah, Magic took Armor, that was a fun one. Oh, Mind Flare, that's giving me nightmares. That's giving me nightmares. Final Fantasy 1. I hate Mind Flares. Fuck those things. I swear. Oh, of course I gotta get the homie Rock Lead. Oh, man. Screw those things. So much, man. So much. They know what they did. They know what they did. I'll go with that. You go ahead and show yours. Okay, okay. Nice, nice.
Anyway, I think you should be able to manage on your own from here.
You mean you're the leaving us?
Yes, you handle things now.
Oh, okay. I will.
It's cool. I'll lock this place down tighter than a Marlboro's bottle of mouthwash. That's a Seraphy guarantee.
Huh? Sit down.
But where are you going now? Oh, well, somewhere
What
else,
do you
of course.
mean?
Yeah, that's not exactly very helpful.
Some
Look, we really need to ask you so many things.
No, you'll figure it out. I can't do everything for you now.
Everything? But you've barely done anything.
Besides, every world has its own rules. Like water dousing fire, and light banishing darkness.
I think that's just called science.
Well, I designed mine to be so completely unbreakable that even I can't undo them.
Undo what?
The rules.
You're bad at explaining.
You're saying you can't help because that violates the rules of the world or something?
Exactly.
But why is that? I mean, come on. Just who do you think you are?
Me? Oh, well... I'm God.
I like how she just casually drops that information.
hasta la vista.
She's gone.
Dude.
I guess we can't necessarily rule it out, but for somebody calling the cosmic shots, she seems kind of sub-benevolent.
Well, that's Anna Crow for you, so get used to it.
So, she really is God?
Beats me. Anna Crow is Anna Crow, wouldn't you say?
Pretty the much.
Thanks for clearing it up.
Speeding up the conversation, the cutscenes, some of them can't skip, but like I'm having a brain fart here. There's some cutscenes, as you can see, where you're not really able to skip until a certain time after, or just not at all, so you can't just speed it up to get through it faster. But I like how the game kind of calls it out. Of course, if you start skipping cutscenes with abandon, it won't be long before you have zero idea what's going on in the story. But then again, if this is your second trip through Grimnar, you may want to get right down to business. You always got the adventure mode to fall back on. Save your progress, yeah. This game is so meta, and I love it. I'm here for it. Does anybody find the group while you're gone? Not really. At least not that I know of. I hope not. But as far as I'm aware, I don't think anyone has. Or one changed lead character.
Well, that certainly cost us a chunk of time.
And whose fault is that?
Oh, yeah, I want names.
Oh, I was looking for more Sephiroth. Kinda. That's super surprising. Usually they're like back and forth, you know? Like make up breakup type of thing. I love fast forward and all battle. We need more stuff like this in games. Oh, you lived. Oh, it's because we're on hard mode. Oh shit. Oh shit. I can't handle this cuteness. I need some edge. Okay. You want some edge? You want some edge? What's this guy? What is this? Watch this then. Here's some edge for you. Yeah, of course, of course. I'm sure they'll be civil, you know, won't cause any drama. Oh, you know what? I love this. I actually love this. The fact that I put this on Nightmare and the first beginning enemy is hard to kill makes up for a New Game Plus. I might actually have to go and get my strong mirages just to be able to not get fucked up. That's truly amazing. Can we just point that out, that the developers for this were really smart in adding this difficulty, just so you wouldn't have to feel as if you were going to just slaughter everything? Because now I get the benefit of getting a challenge while doing New Game Plus. You guys get to see me possibly die. It's a win-win.
I've got this.
Respect, man, respect. And that move did some pretty decent damage, I'm not gonna lie. That was some pretty decent damage. But I already have moves, so there's no point in trying to get it. And I think he'll give more experience, right? 375? Yeah, that's actually decent damage for this, in all honesty. I don't have 1,000 needles sat there. There you go, Knight. There's some edge. I blew that thing up with a flare. How is that for some edge?
Yeah! Oh yeah!
That's a lot of experience. Holy shit. Okay, if I could figure out how to rename Mirages, that'd be great. The experience earned in the battle split between all participating party members. Mirages that are accompanying but didn't find the battle still receive a flat 8% of the total experience earned. However, Mirages in the Prism case get nothing. That's the stuff. There you go, man. There you go. Okay, so actually, Mirage Board. I might as well just get the tough ones out then, if this is how we're gonna do it. Bring out my homie Vivi. Oh shit, I have to do stats. Stats. Okay, no stats. It's gonna be a bit. Alright, I'm really gonna have to think of how I'm gonna go about this now, because I think what I'll do is have the ones I want to level up on the sidelines. Oh, that behemoth is gonna be hard to kill them. Ooh.
You're totally going down.
Oh, I don't know about this.
Oh shit, we have to...
No way!
Okay, okay, I get it. That's okay, that's okay. I for some reason thought that we would start with full AP after the battle. I don't know why I thought that. Power jump costs 9? Jeez.
Well, that ought to do it.
All right!
Okay. I'm genuinely excited to be going through this again now with you guys.
Come on, don't touch it this time.
I know. But could we see all this stuff before?
Now that you've fought that thing the once, you can see all its information. And if you happen to know some Libra magic, you can peep at its data before you even jump in. Very good thing to keep in the mind.
Got it.
Yep. Very good thing to keep in the mind, Lon.
Why are you repeating it? And just for my sake?
Yeah, if this was normal, a first time going through and not on New Game Plus on a Nightmare, this cube right here, he'd be level 30. My man jumped to 86. 80 fucking 6. Like 50 levels. Jeez. Like, damn.
Oh, I don't know about this.
I'm not scared of you.
So Knight, is there a Mirage you want to be named after? Oh man, Superman punched him. Yellow, yeah, nah, we good on that now. We good on that. Man, these things are hurting though.
Oh yeah!
And with that, we start our journey. I hope that this is not heavily like copyrighted, you know. I'd be very upset. But with that, we're gonna begin our journey through the world of Final Fantasy. It's gonna be a very fun time, and it truly is a pleasure to be able to do this for all of you guys just watching me right now, you know. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Expect a lot of puns and a lot of cheesiness. I'm just gonna warn you right now. We're gonna be hit with non-stop puns. Like, this game has made it its sole purpose to hit you with pun after pun after pun after pun. So expect that. Oh look, the car bump. Okay, so the rename thing that I was thinking of, I won't be able to get that until way later in the game. It's gonna be a bit before we get it. But luckily that item is reusable. This song is pretty catchy. If they made a Chibi Final Fantasy VIII remake, I'd laugh, but I'd probably still get it.
Chapter 2. Foretold by Prophecy.
Alright, here we go.
Hey, sis, is that a town over there at the end of the bridge?
Yeah, and I don't know why, but something about it takes me back.
Does that town look familiar to anyone? Let's look here for a minute. Does it look familiar to Final Fantasy fanatics out there?
So, you think we're supposed to get on?
Absolutely! All the aboard!
Oh, dude!
This is the part where I insert the Tokyo drifting music because there's a train here.
Oh, hey, sis, let's park it here.
Sure.
Hi. You're so tiny.
Whoa, pluck my needles. I don't know how long it's been since we've had new passengers.
Huh?
Right, tickets, please.
Cactar Conductor. Cat Ductor.
A mirage?
What? It talks?
Oh, I indeedly needly am a mirage. But I'm also the train conductor, so... tickets, please.
The conductor? Well, alright. If Tama can talk, then why not?
But the train tickets that we need...
Right here.
Right the hell?
Wow, semi-lifetime passes, eh? Haven't feasted my eyes on one of these in a swell spell. Right then, pleasant journey.
Where did those tickets come from?
In a crewmate, sure. I was provided with everything we could ever need. Yep.
Okay then.
So why a semi-lifetime pass? And not a lifetime one?
That's a good question. Why not a lifetime? Why semi-lifetime? It's Cornelia. Well, if you're gonna tell by the music, that is. But yeah, it's Cornelia.
Wow, this place rules.
Yeah, it's like something right out of a fantasy.
A fantasy? Maybe a Final Fantasy?
Hey, Tama, why don't you hitch a ride?
Roger the Dodger.
Pardon.
Huh?
If I may ask, would you be kind enough to tell me what country you hail from?
Oh, us? We're,
Mirage is from the Bahamutian army!
Oh shit, these guys are gonna be hard to kill.
Bahamu? What's a Bahamu?
Well, the Bahamutian Federation has a whole army of mirages in their employ.
huh? Someone's made a whole army out of them?
Sounds just fine by me. Line them up nice and neat for us, so we can round them up.
Huh? Hey, wait up!
Come on.
Bum 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 bum, bum.
All right, you Bahamus. What's your beef, huh?
You that make it sound like they're more.
Yeah, Lon. Don't you know what's at stake?
I can't sometimes with this game. Sometimes I cannot. Bahamut's beef steak. Are we really doing this? We cannot be doing this right now. It is too damn late in the evening to be making all these damn buns, yo. It's too damn late.
Not done yet.
There we go. Yeah, like I said, I'm digging Nightmare mode now. I might have to actually get out my good mirages that I've been working on to avoid any bullshit coming my way. Oh yeah, Karate heals as well. Good. Isn't this the One Winged Angel version that was played in Advent Children? Oh yeah, I forgot he'll try and imprison them. Oof! My man went down swinging. Got a crit. Oh my.
Whoa! What the? What just happened? Why wasn't I able to imprison that mirage?
Didn't you see the light that's surrounding it? That means it's the beholden to another keeper.
The what? B.O.? You smell?
No! What I mean is, the mirage already has another the master. So until you give their boss the old heave the ho, you won't be able to claim it for yourself.
Some mirages are belong to another master. Look carefully, you can see the chains holding their souls captive. So if you see the chain, you can't capture it. No stealing, alright? We're not Team Rocket.
Oh, fire whoever wrote that little hook in.
Ron, Ixnay on the fourth wall stuff.
Giants.
Oh, whoops.
Are they Bahamutian soldiers?
But they drove the mirages off for us.
It's just like the prophecy, word for word.
But which one?
Well, we know how it ends. Please, may I speak with you?
Huh?
Oh, sure.
The two of you. You've traveled here from another world.
Oh, well, I wouldn't... I mean...
Actually, I think you're pretty much spot on. And we're Mirage Keepers, too.
Ron, don't tell her.
Why not? Face it, we're too awesome to try and hide it. I'm like exuding all over.
Lon, you don't even know what exude means.
There is someone who would like to have a word with you. Could you possibly stop by Castle Cornelia?
So let's find this Casa Cornelius place. Doesn't Casa mean up? It's gotta be higher up.
Well, you've got the direction correct. Even if the rest of that was completely off the base.
That woman must be important if she's inviting us to the castle.
Casa Cornelia, huh? Who's yelling in my house? I don't even know how to address that. Knight, how do you feel about that? What do you think about Lon's Spanish over there?
Castle Cornelia is up
Oh, I was
near
hoping
the
to
top of the
say.
town.
Oh, right. We should stop by.
I was hoping they'd let me save first. The save point's down there.
Right, tickets, please.
What's up, guys? Nice armor.
Leave them alone, please.
Come on, Rain, be nice.
Thank you for coming. Welcome to the Kingdom of Cornelia. I am Princess Sarah.
Wait, you're like a princess?
We had no idea. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry Lon acted like such a royal idiot.
I'm not royal.
Oh, and I'm his older sister, Rain. It's an honor.
Please forgive the ruse. At first I suspected that you might be agents sent here by Bahamut. I was wrong. You stood up bravely against their mirages and kept our town safe. All of Cornelia thanks you.
Oh, I wouldn't say we were that brave. Really.
Stop, you're so modest. Still, the fact of the matter is, we didn't do anything all that outstanding.
Yeah, we're more the in-standing types.
Huh? I'm pretty sure that in-standing isn't in actual the word.
Oh, forgive me. It's just so hard to believe that you two are the stuff of prophecies.
Prophecies? Oh, that's right. I think I heard the townsfolk going on about some kind of prophecy too.
Oh, I am sorry. If you will permit me, I will explain it from the beginning. You see, Cornelia is an unfederated state midway up Grimoire.
Unfederated?
Yes. Let me explain that as well. The majority of Grimoire's countries and municipalities have annexed themselves to the Bahamutian Federation under the rule of Brandalus, the Herald King. Cornelia, however, has continued to maintain its sovereignty. The Federation has made attempts to erode this stance countless times, but we have held our ground, and now Bahamut has taken to armed provocation.
You mean like that Mirage attack before?
Yes.
So where does this prophecy factor in?
The Azure Prophecy speaks of a divergence. When time begins its march anew, they shall return as visitors. Giants from the hills of a world not our own. Upon Grimoire, they will wreak two divergent futures. One that brings salvation, and the other ruin. An enigma to confound even the highest mind.
The giants may wreak two futures?
Reek, huh? Oh, man! Tama, this prophecy's about you!
What are you even talking about? There's nothing wrong with the way I smell! You big the dummy!
Well, at least I'm dumber than you!
I love these two.
I'm sorry, Your Highness. I'm afraid there's just no hope for them. So, the giants from the hills, as in Ninewood Hills? I guess it's one of those believe what you want to things, but yeah, so far, it does seem to match up. Do you mind if I ask you a slightly awkward question? If this federation is really so terrible, why have so many countries agreed to become members?
Most of the Mirages in Grimoire, not all, but certainly most of them, are now firmly under the Federation's control. With such a powerful army behind them, citizens can go about their lives without fearing the Mirages that still roam free.
Dude, they control that many Mirages? Seriously?
Yes! Dude.
Whoa.
King Brandalus's herald lieutenants, known as Sigwardus and Pelennor, command all of Grimoire's mirages with the same authority as the famous Queen of the Keepers of ages past.
So there was a Queen of the Keepers? Sounds like she was pretty powerful.
Yes, but that was more than a century ago.
So, sorry for the string of dumb questions, but if the Federation can guarantee that kind of absolute protection, wouldn't it be worthwhile to take them up on their offer?
It may seem wise, but you see, membership in the Federation involves following their laws, and adoption of a heinous creed. It chills me, right to the marrow of my bones.
That bad?
Yes. I beg you, see for yourselves. Once you have done so, well, you will understand.
All right then.
Now then, may I ask what the two of you intend to do next?
Well, whatever's going on out there, the only thing we can do right now is just keep rounding up more mirages, am I right?
Oh?
Apparently, at one time we commanded a whole legion of them. But somehow, we lost them along with our memories. So, we're hoping by getting the mirages back, we might stumble on some clues about our past.
That's right. So if mirages like those goblins are bugging you, we can lay down the smack.
Lay down the what?
I think what he's trying to say is we'll help you out, or at least in the best way we know how.
Oh, wonderful. You have my thanks. Mine and all Cornelia's.
Still, if we're going to be any help, don't you think we need to beef up our arsenal first? 'Cause we can't put up much of a fight without some strong mirages.
Good point. Princess, do you know of any nearby places where strong mirages live?
Certainly. If you travel to the northeast of Cornelia, you'll find the Nether Nebula, a network of caverns inhabited by many wild mirages.
Ooh, nice.
Not at all. Savage mirages have been sighted in the nebula. You may well end up dead.
That's cool.
If you insist upon going, then please take the utmost caution.
He will, Your Highness. Otherwise, he's gonna be extremely sorry.
Wait a minute, why just me? What did I do?
Save, yeah, let's save. Oh man. I think I'm going to... Actually, no, I'm gonna see what's next, and then I might just wrap it up. Because they are not going to be quiet. I think there's another cutscene after this. Oh, I just realized there's a...
It looks like we'll need to wind our way down to reach the exit.
Seems that way. What a funny way to build a town.
Oh, it's not that strange to the people of Grimoire. Hey, while we're here, why don't we ask around town and to see what we can find out?
What am I gonna
I actually
do?
have that.
Oh, say, you wouldn't happen to be the giants from the hills by any chance, would you? You see, there's a situation I'm dealing with where I could really use your assistance, since you must know mirages so well. Could I trouble you to please bring me an earth hammer? If you could, I would be forever in your debt.
Sure. And there it is.
You really brought me an earth hammer! I can't tell you how much I appreciate this. Now I can ensure my helmet is always in tip-top condition. I can't stand unsightly dents. I know it isn't much, but please accept this as a token of my
I think doing the
thanks.
side quest is going to be a lot easier now because of New Game Plus. So that's good. Alright, I just want to go and save so we can wrap this up because they are just getting loud and running around being rambunctious.
Huh? What's this thing?
Oh, I was hoping a path might link thee up here.
Hey, Tama!
Wait up!
Huh?
We're back in Ninewood Hills?
You see, the gate here doesn't connect to just the area. All throughout Grimoire, you'll find places. Save the locations that lead back here. Open the way to come and to go as you please.
And how exactly do we do that?
You already saw. Just walk up to the right place, and that's all it takes.
But surely a means of transportation that handy must come with a catch?
No, the catch! You can use the gate as little or much as you like. What's more, time in here and time in Grimoire, they don't both flow at the same speed. So whatever crisis is going down, you can put it on hold and kick back here till you're ready.
Whoa! It's like magic!
Yeah, really irresponsible magic.
Just imagine revisiting any place we've been. We'll call it the Super Porta Party.
Are you kidding? That name definitely gets an F.
He deserves an H.
An H? But grades only go down to F.
So mean.
Extra, extra. Read all about it.
What do you the one here, Seraphie?
In case you're wondering, you can use the prism case anywhere you find one of these gates.
Oh, I think I get it now. Gates are what you meant when you talked about a strong connection.
Huh? Oh, right. That's the gist of it.
These gates are shortcuts and they allow us to save and access the prism case. That's pretty much the main things you need to know about them. Mini adventures are how we track our side quests. And I think that's all the main things for Water Final Fantasy. I'm not entirely sure. If there is something I'm missing, it'll pop up eventually as we continue on with our journey.
Okay, to the Nether Nebula.
But we're going to save the Nether Nebula for next time. I just want to say, I know that this is short, but all the same, I just want to say thank you everyone for coming through and hanging out. I truly do appreciate you all. Y'all are the best. Just straight up cool, you know? Homies. No better magic than irresponsible magic. That's the best type of magic, my friend Knight. That's the best type of magic. What am I doing? I'm gonna do raid. There's the Discord right there before I forget. So please click on that if you want to come through, chill, and talk, even though the stream is over. Did I spell that correctly? What do you mean invalid? I know I spelled that right. Don't lie to me. So we're gonna go here and chill. Will you be playing this game? Oh yes, Knight. I definitely will be. Don't worry about that, my friend. I definitely will be. We're gonna be doing more Water Final Fantasy. You can believe that. But again, please be sure to follow so you don't miss out when we do more Water Final Fantasy and just have a whole bunch of puns, hit us in the face, cheesiness, cuteness, the works. But now we're gonna go here. So please be kind. Please be supportive. Please be chill. You know, and most importantly, steal their treasure. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna have to say, I bid you all do, and I can't speak right now, and as always, thank you and come again. So all of you, be safe, take care of yourselves, you know the drill.